addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. Here's 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. The motion man is Boyd. They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They go play action with Fields. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Hopkins sent in motion. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got the 1st down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. 1st down picked up on the ground. From the shotgun, it's Fields. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be...
It is brought in the end zone. Tyler Boyd, touchdown Titans. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The man in motion is Burks. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Fields. This is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Fields. That caught Tony Pollard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Fields. He's got his man. That's Boyd. touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Hopkins sent in motion. Play action now for Fields. Through the middle of the field. He is in.
Well, I swear, he'd be trash without all this switchy ass motion.
On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man to Mario Douglas. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. First and 10 now from the 36. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. May to throw again. That one taken in by Douglas. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throw again is May.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The motion man is Boyd. Off the play action, here's Fields. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, here's Pollard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 9. Now Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in by Burks. They convert with a gain of 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. He's going to tuck it and go. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's 17 yards, and that's a 1st down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. The motion man is Boyd. And he's in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They're going. It's May. This one downfield looking for Henry. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fields.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First down, Fields. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot.
And he'll take it on in. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Tennessee. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Whoa! What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. A gain of 57 yards. Throwing on 1st and 10 is that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Amari Hooker. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. These 2 teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's May. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And the Patriots are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Here's May again. He pulls it in around the 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Now May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
On the give, it's Pollard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To throw on first down is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To throw again is May. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate like in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll go. Here's May. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy, they start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. But in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down for Tennessee. They'll run here with Pollard. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A ball deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Third and long. Fields. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The motion man is Boyd. They go play action with Fields. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Go.
Now, Fields. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. His drive will start on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going from the air.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing now is May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. May to throw again. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. May to the air once more. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hop Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. And the defense has it.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go. First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Pollard. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Hopkins sent in motion. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Fields. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
To the right side here, pass is caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Throwing is May. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. To throw now, May. That one taken in by Douglas. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's going to be taken down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They put Wilson in motion. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But there, fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They go to an 8, and that will do it. Next stop, the AFC Championship game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They go to an 8, and that will do it. Next stop, the AFC Championship game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So it's a win here for the Titans. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked out another home date next weekend. They look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. For my partner, Gregos, for our entire team, I'd like to leave. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.